Mr Speaker, thank you. It gives me pleasure to rise and speak on the Financial Markets Conduct Bill. Can I thank the Minister for his speech to the House, the direction he has led. Mr Speaker, this is a phone book full of certainty for New Zealand investors. There are 561 pages in it, and I very much look forward to it arriving in our committee and we start our work. Can I recognise and agree with much of what the Honourable Clayton Cosgrove said earlier? Can I thank him for the career-limiting comments he made about me? Can I say that I'm sure that the committee will work together to the greatest degree possible to make sure we do the best job we can on behalf of New Zealanders. Mr Speaker, what is this piece of law, the significant piece of law reform about? Well, it's about ensuring that investors are provided with an understandable and accurate information to guide their decision-making. And that's extremely important. All of us in this House will have had constituents approach us over the last 3 years, email us, write letters to us, and bring forward some very sad stories about the way that they have invested and what's happened to their investments and how this has called into question some of their future retirement and otherwise. And I know that all members of the House want to do whatever they can to work through this and to provide much more certainty. Ensuring that governance arrangements in respect of financial products available to the public are robust and minimising unnecessary compliance costs for those raising capital, promoting innovation and effective competition. Mr Speaker, very clearly I think it's important that this bill focuses on some of the difficulties that have been experienced by New Zealanders in the past. I want to recognise that over the last 3 years a significant change in this area. The FMA Financial Markets Authority came into effect. I know already one of the first things that the FMA did when they came into law was to act upon somebody who had been acting unscrupulously and trying to promote products and sell things to New Zealanders where they weren't able to back that up. And it's good to see that they were able to provide greater information to New Zealanders around that. In fact, Mr Cosgrove is correct. It's not possible to legislate a zero-risk environment in this respect, but what is important that all New Zealanders are given the opportunity to have full confidence in the regulations, given the opportunity to go out and seek information themselves so that they can make an educated decision around their investments, and where they seek this information that they can rely upon it. Mr Speaker, I don't want to speak for much longer because I'm quite keen for this to get to committee, I think, and for it to get out to the public for wider consultation and submissions. But just to say a couple of parts of the bill that I think will be important. Will be introducing civil pecuniary penalties of up to $1 million for individuals or $5 million for companies are going to be important there. Increasing maximum period for prohibition by the FMA or Register of Companies of persons from managing companies, extending that period from 5 to 10 years where they haven't acted appropriately. Establishing licensing regimes for specific financial sector participants. Introducing stricter requirements for management of investment schemes and a new system to regulate the securities exchange. Mr Speaker, as I said, a very important piece of legislation. Well done to the Minister for being able to have this promoted up the order paper, and we of course will do our job diligently when it gets to committee. Thank you.
The Honourable Leanne Dalzell.
This bill is a substantial bill, and I certainly am very pleased to finally see